Hey, Ian, how's it
going,
going,
brother?
Good to see you, man. Glad you're here finally. Phew.
What are you working on here?
This is a mannequin I'm doing to get ready for the video we're about to shoot today.
So this is it. This is the metric 2.
This is the long version
squared.
of metric square, yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So we went up a little bit shorter on the fringe.
Yeah, well, you know, our last collection cut called metric, we introduced them into geometric with softer texture, rounded, smooth crown. And since that trend is really prominent still in the industry, I mean, if you look around, you see furniture, architecture, fashion, cars, or have a combination basically of nice visual hard linear shapes with rounded all together, and it's really quite appealing. It's kind of different with a mixture of those. You wouldn't think they would go together, but as you can see, this has turned out quite beautiful.
Almost like a fusion of texture.
I like that word, fusion.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. You know, it's amazing when you bring up a fringe and then soften a perimeter up and what it can do.
Well, you know what? We decided to call it metric square because I wanted to take and play off of metric, our other collection earlier in the spring. And again, because it's still prominent, I wanted to get twice as much, therefore the metric squared.
Yeah.
I like the play on words. I've even incorporated square layers on the interior,
right.
Straight out at 90, cutting up and out, really creating a flatter, more textured feel.
Yeah, so the sides are going to be a little bit more squared off and a little bit less on the perimeter than, say, our metric haircut before.
Exactly, and it's going to leave
Very
such
cool.
really versatility in the styling options. You can go smooth and really kind of concave here. You can texture it out using the product to really create a really outward feel, really piecey if you want to. And even the geometrics, we went in and really enhanced those. Notice we put some color underneath there to really make them pop. So the squared from metric square really shows in this haircut, and once we style it out, you have a good visual of how hard linear feel in through the front, moving into softer texture in through the sides, double the texture of our last, double the geometrics, still keeping that nice smooth crown, getting away from that punky, funky, piecey feel. And I think it's really feminine, and I think it really works.
I love it. It's a great progression. You know, it's pretty amazing when you can add just, you know, a slight bit of dark to underneath and really how the light shines off it, how it can really make a haircut bounce.
And not only that, you know what? It's an added service in the salon too. I mean, if you can have the time, which you should, because structure and motion, you know, that allows you to go in and create the design in a minimal amount of time, so that I do have time to either get that accent color in there, and when I finish styling and so forth, I have time to share with them about the product and everything. Because you know, today it's about how the client feels, not necessarily how they look. It's a combination of everything, but being a salon owner, you would know that.
And she's going to want a lot more of that dark next time, isn't she?
Either that, or she's going to want that blonder.
Definitely.
So yeah, so we're constantly marketing ourselves behind the chair, and that's the thought process behind Sexy Hair. It's not just about the product, it's not just about our system of cutting, it's about the big picture, what we offer back to the stylists for supporting us and so forth. And stylists love it because we go in and inspire their stylists to create different shapes which make them unique, so that that client keeps coming back to the salon.
Oh, definitely, man. I see in my salon, you know, I'm in the salon 6 days a week, you know, working on clients, and it's incredible when you offer them that extra little bit of service or a little extra attention, you know, on how to style their hair and give them the difference and, you know, the ability to change their hair every time, even if it's not changing their haircut.
Exactly, just as showing them a difference in the product.
Definitely.
You know, and you know, I was talking earlier with someone, and it was more about, you know, sometimes hairdressers say that, you know what, ooh, I'm not a salesperson, I'm more creative, and it's like, you know what, I use that term, you ever heard of starving artist?
Yes.
Because you can only do so much hair cutting in a day.
Got a glass ceiling.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's hard to break it though.
Definitely.
You get above that. But if you really think about marketing yourself and running that business behind the chair, it doesn't matter where you hang your shears, what type of salon, you're still running that business, and the business is called you.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to bring you those new clients. No one's going to market you like you can behind the chair. And Structure Motion allows you to be that unique hairdresser, wrapping hair over the head shape, creating texture, shape, and design all at the same time. And it just allows for creative freedom, and also the way we stand.
That's incredible. You know, in the salon,
Look at your height.
When I'm down there and I'm cutting hair, you know, everybody's sending me their friends, you know, instead of going to their own clients, because they see how different I am and something unique that I'm doing, because I'm creating something new and different just by the way I'm standing. And you know,
Exactly.
honestly, the way we're standing, we do that in everything we do. You know, with our blow dries and our shampooing, you got to be worried about your body at all times. Happy, healthy, and wealthy, right?
Hallelujah. And you only have one body. So you ready to get this video going?
I'm so ready to rock this.
I'm gonna count on you to do some blow dry.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
We got two great models that are gonna wear these designs. We got a shorter one. This is a longer version. The shorter one is mid-neck, still broken up, geometric fringe. She's darker with lighter underneath. It's kind of like a little peekaboo. You know, I talked her into doing that underneath and really accentuating those geos. She was all about it because she understood the concept. And if we just take a moment and talk with our clients about what's happening in the world around us and the world around them as well, and even if you don't go into a look like this is designed to inspire. You're not going to go back and do this exact haircut. But if you understand structure and motion, you can take this haircut and you can manipulate those movements and design it your own with the concept in mind. Geometrics with softer texture. I think it's a great way to go to finalize this year as far as trends. We're thinking about 2011 already. Can't wait to do that. Yeah, because this is fun for us. Anytime we have an opportunity to create. So
I think it's gorgeous, Ray.
Well, thanks,
I'm ready
man.
to do it.
Well, get your blow drying hands ready because when I do the cut, I'm gonna expect you to get those fabulous blow drying skills of yours and the choice of product and just make it look great, which it's looking great now, but I know that once we polish it off, get that look in there and we finalize it, I think it's gonna be a fun day.
You know, someone with a little bit more movement in their face will look probably a little bit better too.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Right on, Ray. Let's do it.
You're crazy. All right, man.
Very cool. Let's do it.
Let's leave her alone.
Grab it.